Welcome back to the Old Photo Vault channel. Step back in time to a Halloween the world has long forgotten, where eerie smiles and ghostly shadows reveal a darkness too real to ignore. Vintage Halloween masks, United States, 1930s. This eerie photo shows children in handmade Halloween masks from the 1930s, crafted from paper and cloth with unsettling faces. Their strange, uneven designs capture a time when imagination replaced store-bought costumes. The black and white image radiates both innocence and quiet dread, freezing a moment when Halloween felt raw, mysterious, and hauntingly real. Creepy Halloween costume, United States, 1920s. A haunting image of a child wearing an oversized costume and a grotesque handmade mask taken during Halloween in the 1920s. The ill-fitting clothes and exaggerated nose create a disturbing yet fascinating glimpse into early homemade costumes. Back then, Halloween wasn't about perfection. It was about creativity, mystery, and a touch of fear. The blurred background and shadowy tones make the child appear almost otherworldly, frozen in a moment that feels both innocent and unsettling. Grotesque Halloween dummy, England, 1930s. This unsettling photograph captures a life-sized Halloween dummy slumped against a brick wall in the 1930s. The figure's distorted face, handmade from cloth and wax, appears disturbingly lifelike under the harsh contrast of black and white film. Such figures were often used to frighten neighbors or decorate village festivals, embodying the darker humor of early Halloween traditions. The eerie craftsmanship and haunting stillness of the scene make it look as though the dummy could awaken at any moment. Early Halloween revelers, United States, 1910s. This hauntingly fascinating photo shows 4 people in early 1910s Halloween costumes, each wearing unsettling masks and mismatched garments. Their strange attire, blending homemade fabrics and exaggerated expressions, reveals the eerie creativity of Halloween before it became commercialized. The figures stand stiffly as if frozen between laughter and nightmare, embodying the raw, uncanny charm of the holiday's early years. What was once meant for fun now feels almost spectral, echoing from another century. Smoking skeleton, United States, 1950s. A chilling yet humorous photo of a man lighting a cigarette for a skeleton, likely part of a macabre stage act or publicity shot from the 1950s. The image captures the dark wit of vintage horror culture, where death was both mocked and admired. His calm expression against the eerie skeletal figure creates a bizarre mix of charm and morbidity that perfectly fits the post-war fascination with the strange. The Batwoman, France, 1890s. This haunting portrait of a woman dressed as a bat combines elegance and eeriness in equal measure. With lace wings and a butterfly perched on her head, she embodies both Victorian beauty and Gothic fantasy, likely taken for a masquerade or costume ball. The image reflects a time when the supernatural fascinated the upper class. Her steady gaze feels almost otherworldly, as if she's part human, part myth. Wounded soldier portrait, United States, 1860s. This poignant image shows a young man with a severe facial injury, likely from the American Civil War. His solemn eyes and stitched wound tell a silent story of pain, survival, and the cost of battle. Photography of wounded veterans was rare then, serving as both documentation and quiet testament to human endurance. The rawness of his expression transcends time, capturing the haunting face of war. Circus clown and dog, United States, 1940s. A cheerful yet oddly unsettling image of a circus clown sitting atop a train car with his loyal dog. The playful pose contrasts sharply with the haunting smile painted on his face. Mid-century circus life often balanced joy and melancholy, and this photo captures that fragile line perfectly. Beneath the makeup, one can almost sense the loneliness behind the laughter. Masked couple, United States, 1910s. This strange photo depicts a couple in unsettling homemade masks, standing arm in arm on a quiet street. Their crude expressions and eerie stillness make it difficult to tell whether they're celebrating or haunting. Early Halloween disguises often carried this uncanny mix of humor and fear, capturing the primitive thrill of transformation. The Masked Gathering, United States, 1900s. This eerie photograph captures a group of men and women in unsettling masks gathered in a dimly lit parlor. The formal setting contrasts with their disturbing disguises, blurring the line between festivity and nightmare. Likely taken during an early Halloween or masquerade party, it reveals the strange social rituals of a time when the uncanny was celebrated behind closed doors. Trick-or-treaters for UNICEF, United States, 1960s. 3 children proudly show their Halloween masks and UNICEF boxes, part of a campaign that began in the 1950s to turn trick-or-treating into an act of charity. Their monster and clown masks, now vintage, capture the playful yet eerie spirit of mid-century Halloween. The photo reflects a time when even spooky fun carried a message of kindness and community. Creature Santa, United States, 1950s. This unsettling holiday photo shows 2 children posing with a costumed figure that looks more like a swamp monster than Santa Claus. Likely taken at a local event, it blends Christmas cheer with a bizarre horror twist. The children's nervous expressions capture the confusion of an era when homemade costumes often went terribly wrong. Fox Mask Couple, United States, 1940s. A mysterious vintage photo of 2 people wearing fox masks, sitting close together on a sofa. The intimacy of their pose contrasts sharply with the eerie anonymity of their disguises. It's a haunting reminder that even in play, masks can both reveal and conceal who we truly are. The Doll Keeper, United States, 1910s. This haunting photo shows a girl holding 2 dolls, one in each arm, while wearing a pale mask with empty eyes. The combination of innocence and unease creates a chillingly surreal image. Likely taken for Halloween, it captures the strange beauty of childhood imagination, touched by darkness. Batgirls, England, 1890s. 4 women dressed as bats pose dramatically with wide wings made of fabric and fur. The photo, likely from a costume ball, embodies the Victorian fascination with nature and fantasy. Their confident stares and theatrical poses turn what could be playful into something hauntingly elegant. Witch and the Black Cat, United States, 1920s. An enchanting photograph of a woman dressed as a witch beside a black cat and a carved pumpkin. Her haunting beauty and the cat's piercing eyes make the scene feel almost alive. It's a timeless image that captures the mystique of Halloween, where charm and fear coexist in perfect balance. Frankenstein's Wedding, United States, 1930s. A darkly humorous photo featuring a bride and groom, dressed as Frankenstein's monster and his bride, inspired by the classic horror films of the era. Their solemn expressions and eerie costumes turn the scene into a twisted parody of romance. It's a perfect snapshot of early horror fandom, when monsters and humor walked hand in hand. The Cornfield Clown, United States, 1920s. This haunting image captures a clown standing in a cornfield, blending rural calm with sinister unease. The cracked smile and hollow eyes evoke the uncanny side of early American entertainment. The sepia tones only add to the eerie timelessness, turning a simple photograph into a rural nightmare. Pumpkin Man and Fairy, United States, 1910. A whimsical yet unsettling photo showing a person in a pumpkin costume beside a woman dressed as a fairy. The playful contrast between sweetness and strangeness captures the quirky creativity of early Halloween. Their theatrical poses make the image feel like a still from a forgotten dream. Big Chief Root Beer Stand, United States, 1930s. An extraordinary photo of a roadside stand shaped like a giant head, selling root beer for 5 cents a glass. Such novelty architecture was common during the Great Depression, designed to catch the eye of travelers. The exaggerated face and wide mouth give it a surreal charm that feels both funny and eerie today. Headless illusion, France, 1890s. This eerie trick photograph shows a woman appearing to hold her own severed head, created through early double exposure techniques. Such staged illusions were popular in the late 19th century, combining curiosity with morbid fascination. The unsettling realism still amazes viewers over a century later. The Masked Family, United States, 1900s. A deeply unsettling family portrait where every member wears a grotesque mask. The contrast between formal poses and monstrous faces makes the image feel like a dark parody of domestic life. It's a haunting reminder that even family photos once flirted with the bizarre. The Ventriloquist's Charm, United States, 1950s. A striking photograph of a ventriloquist, his dummy, and a glamorous assistant, capturing the eerie intimacy between man and puppet. The dummy's lifeless stare contrasts with the human warmth of the performers, blurring the line between control and companionship. It's a haunting reminder of how entertainment once flirted with the uncanny. Dinner with Death, England, 1900s. This chilling image depicts a couple dining while a ghostly skeleton looms behind the curtain. Likely a staged photograph, it symbolizes the Victorian fascination with mortality and the supernatural. The eerie juxtaposition of romance and death makes it one of the era's most haunting visual metaphors. Trick or Treat, 1950s style, United States, 1950s. A nostalgic Halloween photo of a little clown knocking on a door, with his tiny dog dressed to match. The Treats or I Bite bag adds a playful touch to this mid-century moment of innocence and imagination. Together, they embody the pure joy of Halloween before it turned commercial. Doorway Trick-or-Treaters, United States, 1960s. 4 children stand proudly at the door in homemade costumes, holding paper bags for candy. The mix of masks, hats, and imagination showcases the do-it-yourself spirit of mid-century Halloween. Their innocent excitement glows even through the black and white frame, a moment of pure childhood magic. Tomb Sweet Tomb, United States, 1950s. A Gothic woman sits confidently beside a skeleton in this delightfully macabre Halloween setup. The sign reading, Tomb Sweet Tomb, adds a darkly humorous touch to the eerie scene. Her calm poise among the bones captures the 1950s fascination with spooky glamour. Part horror, part Hollywood. The Preserved Hand, France, 1890s. This chilling photograph documents a human hand after weeks of preservation by a French scientist. Once part of anatomical experiments, it now appears almost ghostly, a relic between science and the macabre. The fine detail and texture give it an unsettling sense of life after death. Skeleton on a Bicycle, England, 1910s. A bizarre and humorous studio photo shows 2 men posing with a skeleton perched on a tandem bicycle. The skeleton tips its hat politely, giving a surreal touch to this early example of dark humor. It's an image that turns death itself into a curious companion. Bunny Girl, United States, 1930s. This playful studio portrait features a young woman dressed in a fluffy bunny costume, surrounded by Easter decorations. The soft lighting and coquettish pose mix innocence with charm, a hallmark of early pin-up photography. Behind the sweetness lies a hint of theatrical fantasy. Monster Masks Club, United States, 1950s. A group of boys sit proudly on the steps, wearing homemade monster masks. The crude designs and exaggerated features embody the raw creativity of post-war Halloween fun. Despite their grotesque looks, there's something charmingly innocent about their shared mischief. Apple Bobbing Party, United States, 1940s. This lively Halloween party photo captures soldiers and women laughing as one man bobs for apples. a wartime moment of joy and escape. It shows how people found light-hearted fun even in dark times. The carved pumpkins on the table complete the perfect vintage celebration. The Headless Family, United States, 1910s. This eerie photograph of 4 girls posing with a headless figure is an early example of trick photography. The playful illusion, achieved by double exposure, was both a novelty and a thrill at the time. The girls' casual smiles contrast strikingly with the uncanny centerpiece, creating a surreal blend of innocence and horror. Hansel and the Witch, Germany, 1890s. This haunting staged photo recreates the fairy tale of Hansel and Gretel. The witch's gnarled face and the child's mischievous expression turn the classic tale into something both theatrical and unsettling. A reminder that even children's stories once danced on the edge of nightmare. The Veiled Skater, England, 1900s. An elegantly dressed woman stands on roller skates, her face concealed by a strange veil with painted eyes. The photograph feels like a dream, caught between fashion and the uncanny. Her stillness on skates adds an eerie sense of balance. Beauty rolling on the edge of unease. Masquerade of Shadows, France, 1920s. This group portrait of masked revelers exudes both mystery and menace. Their cone hats and paper masks hide any hint of emotion, transforming the festive scene into something ghostly. It's as if the photograph captured not people, but spirits attending a silent ball. Telephone Heads, United States, 1960s. A surreal photograph of a couple wearing rotary telephones as masks. Playful yet bizarre, it captures the mid-century fascination with technology and identity. Their calm expressions beneath the absurdity make the image both comedic and strangely prophetic. The Catman, United States, 1930s. A person dressed in a hand-sewn cat costume poses proudly against a painted backdrop. The striped mask and fur suit create an unnerving mix of human and feline. More than a costume, it's a glimpse into how surreal and unsettling early masquerades could be. Silent Terror, Germany, 1920s. A haunting moment from an early horror film, capturing the era's obsession with expressionist shadows and exaggerated fear. The actors' wide eyes and dramatic poses embody silent era tension, where emotion screamed louder than sound itself. The Homemade Mummy, United States, 1910s. Wrapped in makeshift bandages, this costumed figure stands proudly in a backyard. Proof that early Halloween creativity needed no store-bought disguise. The eerie sunlight and rustic backdrop make the mummy look both funny and unnervingly real. The Paper Monster, United States, 1940s. This snapshot from a costume dance shows a man in a torn paper suit and an oversized mask, drifting awkwardly through the room. The imperfect costume, illuminated by flash, it gives him an almost ghostly presence, like a creature out of a fever dream. Feline Ball, New York, USA. 1950s. 2 guests wear elaborate cat masks at a masquerade ball, their smiles half hidden beneath fur and whiskers. The photo captures that strange balance between elegance and absurdity, where glamour meets the uncanny. Mistress of the Night, Hollywood, USA, 1950s. A woman in a dark cloak stands beneath an ominous sky with her dog by her side. The cinematic lighting and gothic setting turn her into a figure of power and mystery. Half heroine, half specter. The Paper Bag Couple, United States, 1930s. A man and woman pose hand in hand, their faces replaced by drawn portraits on paper bags. Equal parts humorous and surreal. It's a playful rejection of identity. Faceless love, immortalized in monochrome. Tiger in the Kitchen, United States, 1970s. A woman stands calmly in her kitchen as a massive tiger leaps toward the camera. The image is both domestic and dangerous. A glimpse of how surreal everyday life could be in the age of eccentric pets. Masquerade Gathering, United States, 1910s. This sepia group portrait of masked partygoers feels more like a seance than a celebration. Their painted faces and rigid stares suggest something between festivity and nightmare. A dance, frozen in unease, and there you have it. A glimpse into a world where costumes were handmade, smiles were haunting, and even the simplest photo carried a touch of mystery. These vintage photos remind us that the past was never as innocent as it seemed. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who love strange and forgotten history. Stay curious, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next collection of vintage photos that history tried to hide.